Hello, my loves, and welcome to this week's readings for Aries. This is going to be for the week of April 3rd, and we do have this week a full moon in Libra as well, which is going to take place like Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. So this is going to really highlight relationship issues and balance in our relationships for us. So I'm sure that theme is already coming up for some of us. So let's see what Spirit has for Aries for this week ahead. I would watch these for your rising or sun sign, or both. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as it is a general reading. And as always, if you like what I do, be sure to like, share, comment. It truly means a lot. So let's see what we have. You can also take a look at my website or Instagram if you want to book your own one-on-one reading. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Aries for this week ahead? What guidance and messages does our Aries need? We have a lot of big shifts coming in, that's for damn sure. All right, Aries, let's see what we have going on. Okay, we have 4, rest and rejuvenation. No surprise there. I'm feeling just like an overall sense of being very tired, Aries, very burnt out. Really, you've been putting a lot of energy into things in a good way. I feel like you've been putting a lot of energy into yourself, your health, your well-being. You've been setting goals. Some of you I see really hustling when it comes to work and trying to set aside some money for yourself, trying to better your individual situation, right? So definitely being called to rest. Then we have 3, partnerships and alliances. So I'm really feeling like your relationships, some of them are not as fruitful or just where you'd like them to be. Like you've been giving a lot to certain people that maybe aren't giving it in return. And that's kind of why the rest and rejuvenation came up for me. Just feeling burnt out from particular dynamics. But then with the partnerships and alliances, it's like you're finally getting to this stage this week where you're not going to be giving your energy to those people anymore. And you're maybe shifting it to others. You're shifting it to people who have been more reciprocal, who have given more to you, who are maybe on the same energetic level as you're at right now. And with partnerships and alliances, this is showing from Spirit that like this is allowing you to open doors to have even better opportunities for yourself, right? So you might meet new people this week that can open doors for you, can help support you. And this can be in, business, but this can also be just like life opportunities I'm hearing. So getting different and unexpected opportunities to do things completely different, like your routine could be completely different, Aries. So definitely stay open to that, right? You're learning to like shift your relationships and focus more on the energy and not like the obligation. I feel like you've been focused on, and I have the chill saying this, you've been focused on like the roles that you have with people, right? So like, this is my mother, this is my significant other, or this is my coworker. Like I have to do XYZ. I have to do this. I have to do this for them. But are they doing it for you, right? So you're getting to this point where you're like not looking at the roles anymore and you're looking at the energy exchange, because clearly you don't have to do those things if they're not doing it, right? Then of course you have 6, harmony. Makes so much sense to me. So our relationships are merely a mirror for us, and you are going to be stepping in much more harmony this week. You will begin to see the relationships that you shift your energy into, that you feel really deserve that energy. These people are going to be so much more appreciative. You're going to get so much more positive feedback, so much more love from them, and realize like, holy shit, I was giving my energy to people that really didn't appreciate it. And why was I doing that? But don't get stuck there, Aries. Like Spirit is like, there's no need for you to like ruminate on it. Just like continue on this new path, like continue to move forward and continue to reciprocate with those who deserve it, right? You don't have to beat yourself up. It's just merely like move on and don't continue to give your energy to that anymore. Then you have 13, transformation. I love this for you. I'm really feeling all good things coming to you this week, Aries. And that's not without challenges in your relationships for sure, but it's really just like clarity this week is the biggest thing for me. Big clarity moments, and it's up to you whether or not you listen to this clarity, right? And lean into this new space for yourself, this new way of interacting with others. That's really like the biggest theme that's coming forward for me. And the transformation, just being more empowered, not playing victim to your relationships, not accepting the bare minimum, right? You're really realizing I deserve more and I can have more, right? You're seeing examples of that already. You're seeing these little things come to fruition. I feel like there's somebody you're really going to have to, I hate to say like cut off energetically, but be really stern with energetically. You've really given too much to this person and you're kind of at this point of like apathy with them. So before it used to be very frustrating to you, the dynamic, and you used to be very upset. And now you've kind of gotten to this point where you don't even have the energy to give. You're just over it. You're wanting to move through, you're wanting to move on. And that's okay if that's what you need to do. Just be sure to trust your intuition this week and trust these big changes are actually going to be a relief for you, okay? They're not going to be a punishment. It's not going to be added on drama. You kind of just have this like wall away from the drama, right? It might be happening or people might try to, come back and take almost what they can get when they realize that you are preserving your energy, that you are putting up higher, I don't want to say walls, but you're like kind of creating this higher standard for how you are going to be treated and how people are going to interact with you. And there are going to be some people that really try to test that and be like, but are you sure? Can I get this little extra bit from you? Or are you sure you don't want to entertain my bullshit? And when this comes up for you this week, Aries, just remind yourself, this is just showing me what I can go back into. Like, it's so easy for you to just make that decision and go back to the same old thing, but you don't want to, and you don't have to. So it's kind of just like a test from universe. Like, are you sure you really want to move forward? Are you sure this is really what you want? And I'm going to pull one more. So you have 6 memories of love. So you might be feeling almost like a nostalgia pull. And I really feel like for a lot of you, this is a very immediate connection. I know I brought up work at first and work opportunities, which is not, that still resonates for me, but this really big test, I guess I want to say, or this person testing how much you have learned about relationships and if you want to change how you act in relationships is going to be so. I feel like I'm seeing like a family, a very close family member, or literally like a spouse, like a one-on-one romantic connection, somebody you're very close to, somebody who is very much in your energetic field, right? This is like top 3 people that you talk to on a regular basis. So you might find yourself reminiscing and being like, things used to be good, or these are the things I love about this relationship, which is all fine and dandy. I feel like you are just closing out a big cycle with someone, and these memories coming up is totally normal, but don't let that have you slip back into old patterns with someone, right? Just because you're changing, it doesn't mean that they are, okay? So just be really mindful of that this week, Aries. It seems like this is going to be easier though than you think it is. And your mind might be the thing that's doing a number on you if you are a little bit worried about this shift, but it really feels to me that it comes a lot easier than you think. So I love that for you. It seems like a good week ahead, just a bit of things to sort out, that's for sure. But yeah, that's it for Aries for this week. As always, if you like what I do, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good things. Check out my IG for some free content as well. And hopefully I will see you next week. Take care, Aries.